Hello everyone, welcome to Master's Teach. And today we'll discuss about the Telangana TET English Medium Social. So we'll discuss industries in India, geography and economy. Okay, so this particular content is prepared on the basis of Telangana textbooks. Okay, by using good technology. If you are newly watching my channel, please do subscribe and share with your friends. So, pre-independence industry and basic necessities for factories. So, as we know that we are ruled by the foreigners or Britishers. Okay, before independence, India's industry was dominated by especially handicrafts, textiles under British rule. So India is like only supplied the raw material and they purchase manufacturing goods or finished goods from the British. So what is basic industry? So basic industry produces essential goods that supplies for all the factories. So there are four core important requirement for industrialization. Okay, so one is in order to have industry, we need to have machinery, electricity or power, minerals and ores, and transport system or logistics. So these are the four requirement for any industry. Let's see next. So uh, in order to start any factory or in order to start any industry, there are few factors required. One is raw material. We should be very close to the uh, place of manufacturing so that the transport cost will be reduced. Then labor. So in order to start, in order to run the any industry or factory, we need to have like two types of labors, skilled labors and unskilled labors. Okay, then at the same time for the industry or factory in order to run or start, okay, one should have capital. So that means finance and banking investment should be there. Then one more factors of production, power, electricity should be there. That should be uninterrupted. There should be continuous electricity supply should be there. There, once these factors of production is over, in order to sell the products, we need to have market. Okay, so the factory should be near to the people who consume the products, so markets. So these are the factors of production. So in the TET examination they may ask what are the factors of production. So those who already done their bcom or commerce, they always knows raw material, labor, capital, power, markets. Okay, so this is the thing. Then one more thing, in order to have agglomeration economies, that is industries, clusters near cities, like SEEPs, we can say that special economic zones. So it is there in Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai. So in order to have banking, transport, and labor. So these are called as agglomeration economies. Then we'll go to next slide. So, see, this particular presentation is prepared on the basis of Telangana textbooks and uh, the topics which I am covering as per the Telangana TET examination for the June 2026. So, see, textile industry. So, through textile industry, the cotton will be produced. It is agro-based industry. It is depend on agriculture products. It is as it is primary raw material. So, the the textile sector is the most prominent example in India. So, they may ask, is which of the following is agro-based industry? So, you have to choose textile. So almost 20 50 14% of the production for the textile, and the textile industry shares almost 4% of gross domestic product of the nation GDP share, and it gives the direct jobs almost 45 million jobs. And first cotton mill established in 1854, and Maharashtra, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu dominates in production of the textile, because that particular climate, that in order to have the coastal area to export or import, okay, the seaport access is very near, as well as in order to produce the cotton, it is very proximity to the transportation, as well as for the millers, as well as the climate and the logistic access also is there. So why textile industry established near Tamil Nadu, Gujarat and Maharashtra? Because of the proximity of the transport, then climate, moist climate, and uh, seaport access. You have to remember. And first cotton mill established when? It is 1854. How many people are getting the job through textile industry? 45 million years, millions. Then how much GDP share of the cotton industry? It is a 4%. So these are the realistic number. You have to remember the same. Okay, when I'm teaching, you have to make the notes. That will be good. Okay, then we'll go to next slide. So jute and sugar industry. So jute textile, India is the largest producer of raw jute and the second largest producer exporter globally. So this jute industry employs millions in eastern part of India. Okay, eastern part means West Bengal. So like that. So almost 70 plus mills concentrated or produced along with the Hooghly River in West Bengal. So here the cheap water transport is available through river network. Then at the same time the population is more, the labor cost is very cheap. Okay, so that is the reason the jute textile developed in uh, eastern part of India. So the important point here you have to remember, let me show with the highlighter. So almost 70 plus millions, 70 plus mills are there along with the Hooghly River in West Bengal. So why it is important? Because we get the cheap water transport through rivers. Okay, then then the population is more, we'll get the low cost labor there. So that is the reason. Then one more thing, it is the largest producer of raw jute. Okay, it is the India's largest producer of raw jute, and then second largest exporter global. Then it comes to the sugar industry. India is the second largest producer in the world and the first in jaggery and Kandasari production. You have to remember, India is the second largest producer of sugar in the world and first in jaggery and Kandasari production. So traditionally, like the production of sugar concentrated in the north part of India in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, then it rapidly or quickly shifted to the state of Maharashtra and southern states. So cane is the south has sugar, sucrose content. So what sugar cane content? It has high sucrose and sucrose content. This is the examination point of view. If you want to, you can take this screenshot or simply write whatever I say. That will be helpful to you. You can also join Master's Teach. Okay, download Master's Teach from your uh, Google Play Store. Then we'll discuss iron and uh, steel and aluminium. Uh, smelting. So this is the thing we already discussed about the agro-based industry. Then it is the mineral-based industry. So iron and steel industry, this is called mother of all industries. uh, this is a important point of view. Iron and steel industry called as mother of all industry, a basic and heavy industry whose products serve as a raw material for countless other industry. Any other product, any other factory, any other industry, basically the required, whether it is transport, whether it is service sector, whether it is primary sector, everything they need iron and steel. That is the reason it's called as mother of all industry. So in this iron and steel industry, what is the input ratio of uh, in production of iron and steel? Iron ore, coke, coal, cooking coal, and limestone. It is a 4 is to 2 is to 1. So major iron and steel industries concentrated mostly in the northern and southern northeast states, basically Jamshedpur, Bilai, Rourkela, Bokaro, then Durgapur. These are the main major centers of iron and steel industry. Then it comes to the aluminium smelting. So this is the second most important metallurgical industry in India after steel. So what is the raw material used in aluminium smelting? It is the it requires bauxite. So it is required continuous and regular electricity also required. This is about the iron and steel and aluminium smelting. So this is mineral based industries. We'll go to next slide. Then this is the this is also chemicals and fertilizers uh, and cement. This is also mineral based industry. What chemical industry required? Eh, India has third largest in Asia. Then inorganic acids, uh, alkalis, and organic like petroleum industry divided into two parts: inorganic, which consists of acids and alkalis, and second one is organic, which is the petrochemicals and plastics. Then it comes to the fertilizer industry. This is also mineral based industry. So it is expanded after green revolution. We already discussed in this agriculture chapter. So uh, the fertilizer industry consists of like urea, phosphoric, then NPK. Okay, this is the thing. Then cement industry is the first plant established in Chennai, 1904. So raw material used in cement industry: limestone, silica, and gypsum. These are the things. Just note down. That will be helpful to you. Okay. Then automobile and information technology industries. This is called as emerging industries. So automobile industry, it is a fast growing sector after LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization. Okay, in 1991. So after that, major hubs are established. Chennai called as Detroit of India, and Pune, Gurgaon. Then foreign direct investment brought Hyundai, Toyota, Suzuki. Okay, these are the companies came from abroad and they invested in India. The main part you have to remember. So after liberalization of industry in India or economy, LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization. So major automobile industry established in city Chennai. So that is called as Detroit of India. And also we have industries like automobile industry in Maharashtra, Pune, and Gurgaon. So Hyundai, Toyota, Suzuki, they came into India. Then information technology. So India is a global IT hub. So IT parks we have in Telangana, High Tech City, Hyderabad, Electronic City in Bangalore, then Electronic City called as Bangalore, then Tidal Park in Chennai. So millions of high skill jobs created. However, nowadays due to artificial intelligence and all those stuff, so the demand is the workforce demand is decreasing. However, it is emerging industry. You have to remember this thing. So, one important point. Remember, take the screenshot of this and the note you have to take. Then policies of industrial development, and what is the phases of industrial development and key policies. So this is chapter 5 as per your syllabus. Okay, 1947 independence. So India adopt the protectionism to shield infant industry. So that means, so they restricted imported things by levying lot of taxes. Okay, so the protection policies are there. In 1956, industrial policy resolution, industrial policy resolution classifies industries into schedule A state and schedule B mixed and schedule C private. So public sector units like SAIL, BHL, ONGC established through this industrial policy resolution 1956. Then it comes to 1960s to 1980s, the planned growth. So first 5 year plan drive heavy industry, public sector units dominate steel, defense, and energy. Then in 1991, when the Prime Minister, our Telugu Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao was there, and Finance Minister Manmohan Singh, so under their leadership, LPG reforms happened. So LPG reforms means sometimes they may ask in the examination what is LPG? Liberalization, privatization, and globalization. So this helped to dismantle the license Raj and open India to foreign direct investment. So this is the thing. Phases of industrial development and key policies. 1947 independence. Sometime, so they protected the other like other countries import and industry policy in 1956, and there's a planned growth. And 1991 there is a liberalization, privatization, globalization reforms. Then environmental problems of rapid industrialization. What happens through industrialization? So one is, everybody knows there is a pollution problem, and there may be air pollution, water, land pollution happens. So heavy consumption of fossil fuels like through coal, petroleum or diesel, in fact is which releases the massive quantities of greenhouse gases and pollutants. So the main disturbing pollution through we get carbon dioxide is a major contribute to global warming. Then sulfur dioxide, SO2, so it combines with the moisture and acid, so which forms the acid rain. So air pollution. Then water and land pollution. So industrial discharges, untreated effluents like solid, liquid, gas, gaseous waste into river, lakes, and soil. So rivers like Ganga and Yamuna severely polluted by the industrial discharge. Then heavy metals and chemicals gradually poison the groundwater. So India is already signed in uh, Kyoto Protocol. So industries must cleaner technology and waste treatment. So through this Kyoto Protocol, nowadays every industries want to use clean energy, whether it is wind energy or hydro energy or solar energy. So that is the reason environmental friendly industry should be established. Even using of EV and all the stuff come into picture. Then classification of industries at glance. So here I had done like raw material, agro-based. So agro-based industries what? Textile, sugar, jute. Raw material which is like mineral based. Mineral based industries are iron, steel, cement, aluminium. So role, agro based industry, it is a basic and key industries, whereas mineral based industry like steel, coal, and power. Then ownership, the agro based industry, most of the times public sector. Okay, public sector. Uh, Public sector companies like BHL, SAIL, ONGC, ownership like private sector also is there uh, in producing the in all the industry like Reliance, Tata, Infosys. These are the major industries of public sector units. These are the major ownership of private individuals. This is the thing. So, what is the important factors you have to remember? The first cotton mill established in 1954 in Mumbai city. So it is large scale cotton textile manufacturing in India, and first cement factory established in 1904 in Chennai. It was the first cement plant and the beginning of the industry. Then Jute, largest producer globally, world's largest producer of jar root, raw jute, and sugar is the second largest producer. So India ranks second in sugar production and after Brazil. So then agglomeration versus basic industry, the concept clarity. So what is a basic industry? Industries that produce goods used to raw material or input for other industries. So what is basic industry like? They produce uh, goods as a raw material so that that material can be used for other industry. For example, steel. It is used for uh, the steel is produced for use of automobile and construction industries. Example, coal and power. So used virtually in all the factories. So these are the basic industries. This called as uh, basic industries. Then agglomeration economies, the cost advantage that industry gain by locating or uh, near other industries and urban infrastructure. So agglomeration economies like shared banking and insurance, which is help to all the companies or factories or individuals, like common transport network, whether it is road or ports and railways. So this is the thing. So you have to the industry should be near to the raw material. It should have power, it should have labor, it should have the market accessibility. So this is the industry location in raw material. This length, like where India's key industry is located. Okay, here one by one we read. In West Bengal, jute mills along with the Hooghly River. Jharkhand, Odisha, we have iron and steel aluminum industry. Tamil Nadu, so automobile, cotton, textile, cement. In Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, we have IT as well as cement industry. In Maharashtra, it is famous for cotton textiles, sugar, chemicals, automobiles. Okay, in Pune. In Gujarat, like cotton textile, petrochemicals, then Uttar Pradesh, sugars and fertilizers. This is the thing. If you want to, you can take the screenshot of this one. Okay. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next session. Okay. Thank you. If you are newly watching my channel, please do subscribe and share with your friends. We'll meet with the next session.